So Ford casually dropped this image at the end of the National Mustang Day and just said that that's going to be another Mustang in the stable for the 2025. They didn't disclose any more details, but I think it might be the Shelby GT500 or the GT350 variant for the S650 Mustang. Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So in today's video, we're going to talk about this teaser image that Ford kind of left us with at the National Mustang Day. There's been a lot of speculation going on, so I want to kind of address some of those and kind of like my thoughts as to what could be coming for the Mustang. A lot of exciting news, of course. Ford has been heavily investing into this S650 platform. And since we already have the Mustang Dark Horse, I want to speculate it might be the GT350 or the 500 or even the Boss 302 coming back, which I think would be really nice to see another revived nameplate from the Mustang. If you recall, for the S197 and the S550 Mustangs, the first year did not have any of the higher trim models. It was always issued GT and GT Premium. And then S197 saw GT500 in 2007, which was 2 years after its initial launch of the S197. With the S550, it was 2016, so the second year where we saw the GT350. For the 2015, it was just a GT and GT Premium. This time, Ford did something a little bit different where they did announce the Dark Horse at the launch for the SX50 Mustang for the 2024 model years. Now, of course, looking at from that teaser pic, it's got a massive wing. And we know that's not going to be a regular Mustang or just a drivetrain change or something like that. It is going to be the big daddy of all Mustangs. So, since we already have the Dark Horse, which has been regarded as a performance-oriented vehicle, track-focused vehicle for the Mustang lineup for the S650, I think the Boss 302 makes less sense because Boss 302 was also a track-focused Mustang, and for Boss 302 and the Dark Horse to coexist just doesn't make sense from a portfolio standpoint. So I don't believe Ford would basically have a Boss 302 side by side to the Dark Horse. Now, if Dark Horse was going to go away, which I don't think it will, then a Boss 302 might be a possibility. Same thing goes for the GT350. Even though it's a Shelby, the 2016 and up GT350s really served as a track-focused vehicle and did not, make tons of power that the Shelby GT500s are known for, like the 760 horsepower in the S550 form. So yeah, because it's got such a massive wing and very aggressive body lines, it looks like it's got front splitter as well. That looks to be a little bit more aggressive what the Dark Horse has. I want to say it's going to be the Shelby GT500 because that one is the only vehicle in the Mustang lineup that would actually make sense, so you actually have a true upgrade from the Dark Horse. The Mach 1s, the Boss 302, or even the Bullet, all of those names would historically been, slightly better than the GT Premium, which is what the Dark Horse is doing right now. It's a track focus, a little bit better than the Mustang GT with a performance pack, so to speak. Now, interestingly enough, when the picture was revealed, some people found the actual metadata, which is basically the details about the file itself, and it was actually named RTR. So there was some speculation that it might be a new RTR vehicle, but I find that to be hard to believe because we already have RTR Mustang for the S650 Mustang. So typically they'll have an RTR version of a Mustang which is sold by RTR, not really by Ford, and then they would have cosmetic updates. So, and all the cosmetic updates have been known to be aggressive, some graphics, which they've already done with the S650 Mustang. So unless they change, which would be like basically the refresh of the model, you can't really redo some of those parts. Like they have always been iconic where you do an RTR vehicle. The wheel choice, the graphic, they kind of stick with that car until a new shape changes and then RTR updates their vehicle. So I don't think it's going to be an RTR vehicle because that really wouldn't be something Ford would announce on a national Mustang. That would be a separate announcement because it's not the highlight because RTR is still separate from Ford. In my opinion, or at least I'm hoping, that's going to be the GT500, which if it made 760 horsepower in this 550 form, and the Whipple Mustang GTs are already making 830 horsepower, I'm really excited to see what the GT500 is going to do in the S650 form. It's definitely going to be more than 830, and I want to say it's probably going to be close to 850 horsepower, which would be absolutely insane to have that much power in a Mustang. Of course, we would want to make sure that you can actually put the power down, so it'd be interesting what Ford is going to do. I don't think they're going to go for all-wheel drive, although it could be a halo car, well, below GTD, where you have an all-wheel drive Mustang car. But it would be interesting what Ford's got in store for us in terms of the GT500. It would definitely need to have really good tires. It might come with drag radials from the factory, kind of like the Dodge Demon does. There's no way you're putting 850, so like at the wheels, it's probably going to be 760 horsepower, so there's no way you're putting that much power effectively on the ground. So it'd be interesting what Ford does with that. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts below. What do you think that teaser picture really is? Is it a GT500, GT350, maybe a Boss 302, or do you really think it's going to be some aftermarket version of the Mustang like the RTR? If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button and of course subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.